a bit troublesome. Nowadays, a bit more shy. Don't want to anyhow upload because no people view nowadays. No viewers. I put then there's like 20, 30 views. I feel very disappointed. I don't know whether I want to.
You also put your thumbnail.
Yeah, I don't put thumbnail. That's the thing, okay? Because I get the reset to do. So it's basically just throw, right? Wait, where's my videos? Okay, give me some tips, man. Look at that. Look at all my boring videos. Ooh, 27, 9 views, right? Okay, so what happened is, you're right, I don't have thumbnails. There's no thumbnail. A long time ago, I made thumbnails, you see? So people know what's going on. So that's 10 times. 10 times the view. I didn't do any boost or pay money, right? This one's still not too bad, right? But when this year comes, okay, decide not to do much, become lazy, you see? Then dwindling, then got thumbnail. Yeah, right, man. I need thumbnails. Kinetic particle theory. This one, 1, 2, 2. It's going down the drain. And I got more videos. That's the thing. Okay, I'm gonna make thumbnails. Okay, we do one thing at a time. Okay, make thumbnails and see what happens. But it's a bit like clickbait, you know what I mean? Like this one, right? PSLE. Oh, they're going to learn all about patterns, right? Then when you go in, it's like a couple of different types of stuff. Okay, it's the same thing. It's the same thing, you see? Just that there's a thumbnail. Okay, you'll learn something new. Right. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna make thumbnails. Okay, let's talk about indices now. So the thumbnail for this is like give me a good title that you will click. Get A. Then I'll blame you, right? Get A, what? This is not clickbait, right? Get A for watching this video. Or Emath, right? Or Emath. O level, will you click? Will you click? That's all. But I have one, you'll never click. But have something more exciting, ma. Get A for O levels. Only spend what? 20 minutes, Is it exciting enough? And get free bubble tea. Now is that exciting enough? Do you think? No? I don't know. What else? A bit difficult, right? Get A for Emath O levels, only spend 20 minutes to watch. 3. Doing. Oh, 1 hour. Yeah. I don't know. Okay, give me one. Just give me the most ridiculous one. I'm gonna put it. Give me the most ridiculous one. Alright, it doesn't matter to me. Oh, Elijah, I know you got something up your head. You don't dare to say. It's okay. It's okay. The joke is on me. It's fine. Nobody will know you're the one who come up with it. Get A for Emath O levels just by watching the video. How about this? 15-minute video. Clickbait. While playing computer games. Eating McDonald's. And drinking bubble tea. Alright. These are the stuff that you all like, right? Is it? Okay, alright, I'm gonna make this, okay? McDonald's anymore? What else can I change to make it clickable? We're gonna see the result, alright? This is so fun to do. Okay. Yeah, so we're making this video is called Get A for Emath O level just by watching a 15-minute video or playing computer games and eating McDonald's and drinking bubble tea all at the same time. Alright, so who's eating McDonald's? No. Nobody. Next time I need to buy McDonald's. Okay, so we look at this, right? Indices. So I mentioned before, indices, the only thing you need to do is to know the 9 rules. Okay, do you know the 9 rules? Hardly. Do you know the 9 rules? Yes. Right. Do I know the 9 rules? Yes, I know the 9 rules. So I have a lot of confidence. You know, when I go and do the when I'm doing the question. Okay, I'm not scared because I know the 9 rules, so it shouldn't be a problem. All right, so what we're going to do is I'm not going to write down the 9 rules. You write down the 9 rules, okay? You write the 9 rules and then you see what is missing. Who's scared? Who's scared? Is it here? Okay, let's write down the 9 rules and then we cross check.
Indices and standard form, quadratic geometry, and graphs of functions and.
Wow, starting so many. Okay, standard form, what else?
Remove the compound thing.
Oh, no compound.
And graph of functions and graphical solutions.
There's a lot of stuff. Graph. Okay. Graphs. Okay, we will see all the stuff here. Okay, so first thing, let's talk about indices, okay? So 9 rules of indices. Can you write down the 9 rules of indices? Okay, 2 of them same base, different power, 2 of them different base, same power, that's 4 already. And then power 0, negative power, all power rule, that's 7 already. And then the last 2 is the square root thing. The root thing, m root thing. Okay, give it a try. So for those watching this video, the first thing you need to know is the formulas. If you don't know the formula, you will fail. No A for you, right? You keep eating your McDonald's and drink bubble tea, okay? You get A for eating McDonald's. So after memorizing the 9 rules of indices, we can look at some questions, right? So there are several types of indices questions. Actually, there are 2 types. One is find x. Okay, so here's one. Can you see this? This type is find k. Find k. So, and k is the power. So if k is the power, the strategy is to just change everything to the same base. So we have to look at the numbers. You see number 25, you see number 125. Suspicious that all of them are base 5. Alright, so if they are base 5, what do we do? Let's just change this. Everything change to base 5. That's the first thing. Okay, so 25 will be 5 squared. So this is 5 squared, and then bracket 15. Then divided by 125 is 5 cubed. Equals 5 to the power k. Now, the left hand side, what we do is we need to combine them. So can you see the same base, different power, right? Same base, different power. So this is power rule. Can you see that? 5 squared, then 15. Become 530. 5 to the power 30. Then divided by 5 to the power 3 equals to 5 to the power k. So in this case, because same base, different power, you divide, means minus. Rule number 2, right? So we take 30 minus 3. So 5 to the power 27. Equals 5 to the power k. So k equals to 27. Right, k equals to 27. That is it. Next, is it okay? Then, all right. Okay, next type is there's nothing much to do. I mean, there's no specific rule. They just say simplify. So you just have to look at the rules, see what you can do. So x to the power 0 equals to 1. Then it's just y squared. Now, when it's divide, we know we can change to times. When we change it to times, y cube.
Yeah.
Over 3. So y cube, we can cancel here, then cancel that 2. Right, so become 1 times y becomes y squared. Final answer. Nothing else really. Okay. This is not cross multiply. This is times. Then flip.
But then I thought like you like y3, right? Then like
cancel.
Yeah, on top like was divide, which is like minus the y2.
I never cross multiply. I cancel off. Cancel.
I mean like can cross, I mean can cancel.
Okay, you see, if I don't cancel, what's the outcome? If I don't cancel, so y times 1 times y cube is still y cube, right?
Yeah.
And at the bottom, y times 3 is 3y, right? I still need to cancel, right? So at bottom, remove 1y. So still y squared over 3. Same outcome.
I think because you put the y1 on top of y2.
What do you mean y1? Y?
The different part.
Can you circle? I don't know what I'm talking about. Just.
This one.
Put where?
I thought it's 2, that's why.
Oh, sorry. It's my fault. This is a square. Okay, I copied wrongly, right? So this is a square. So this will be a 1. Wait, so it's cube. So here is square, right? So remove, so left with a 1. Yeah, that's it. Okay, I copied wrongly. Next. Okay, next one. So same thing. Now this test the negative power rule. So 2 the time change to times 5. Oh wait, it's tricky. Now when I switch this, you see I change to times, right? This thing go up, then the 6 goes down. Now the number at the top, right, is still negative 3, no? Yeah. Okay. So then after that, 2 times. Now the number remain the same already. The number remain here, and the denominator, but the x now goes to the bottom, become x cube. Okay, can you see that? Go back one more time. So now here is a little complicated, but all you have to do is to remember which one is numerator, which one is denominator. You see this numerator, so numerator multiply with numerator, so becomes 10. Then denominator, no other denominator here, so remain as 6x cubed. And we get 10 divided by 6, right? So it will be 5 over 3x cubed. That's it. Right answer. Next one. Okay, here's another one. Leave your answer in radical form. Do you know how to do this?
No.
Let's do it together, okay? So simplify this thing. So what? Okay, do what you can. What can you do? You can change everything to what? You know the last rule, right? So this is x what? 7 over 6 plus this is x 5 over 2, right? And this is x over 3. So what does the rule say about divide? You minus. So x 7 over 6 remain as x over 6. This one divide minus, right? So 5 over 2 minus 4 over 3. 5 over 2 minus 4 over 3. 1 and 1 6. So I get plus x to the power of 7 over 6. You see? So now I have to do same thing. So what does this mean? 2 times of x 7 over 6. 2 times, twice. Okay, they say leave your answer in radical form. What's the meaning of radical form? This is radical form, I think. Let's check. Okay, sorry. Radical form. What does it mean? Oh, that means don't want square root. Wait. And root used to indicate a root is called a radical. Oh, they want square root, right? They want square root. They want the square root thing. So it's equals to 2 times of root 6x to the power 7. Like that. That's all. Any more indices? No more. That's all. Okay, so here they present quite a couple, a number of types of indices. Okay, which is pretty okay. Right, that's it.
How come the 2 outside?
Which one? 2.
2, yeah.
Oh, the 7/6, right, is only for x. You never touch the 2. 2 is power 1. Yeah. Any other question? No. Okay, let's look at the next stuff, right? Okay, next one is about standard form. Let's look at standard form. So standard form, there are only 2 things you need to know. It's either plus or minus or multiply. So for example, for standard form, if you have like 2.0, 2.1 times 10 to the power 6 plus 2.2 times 10 to the power 7. Okay, so if you have a standard form like that, okay, first, what is a standard form? This is a standard form. It's always like one whole number point something times 10 to the power of something is called standard form. Okay, this is in standard form. If you have like 21, 21 is not standard form. It must be something point something, less than 10, more than 1. Right, so for addition of standard form, you need to make sure that the power is the same. So how to make the power same? You see, this is 10 to the power 6, this is 10 to the power 7. So we want to make this 10 to the power 6. So one of the 10 must come in here. Got it? So this part remain as 2.1 times 10 to the power 6, then plus. So one of the 10 come in, so become 22 times 10 to the power 6. Okay, so can you see now the powers are the same?
So you can add them in the power.
Yes. You 6 already, right? Once power same, then you can proceed to add. Now this is if they want to see your working. If they don't want to see your working, just use calculator. You understand? Just press everything out in the calculator. So once this is the same, then you take 2.1 plus 22. So it becomes 24.1 times 10 to the power 6. Okay? So you see, you combine them already. But this is not good because this is not standard form. So the decimal must come here. So 2.41. Now when the decimal come here, you release a 10. A 10 is now floating in outer space, right? So you got to put it back and put it into here. So become about 7. That's it. Okay, so for addition and subtraction, all of them must have the same power before you can execute. Okay, but whereas for multiplication, it doesn't matter. If this thing change to times, for example, 1.3 times 10 to the power 6 times, oh man, shouldn't use 1.3. 1.6 times 2.0 times 10 to the power 8. Okay, this scenario, it doesn't matter, just multiply. What do I mean by just multiply? Just take 1.6 times 2, so become 2.2. And then 10 to the power 6 times 10 to the power 8 times 10 to the power 6 plus 8 is 14. Okay, so just time. Right? You don't have to make same power. So this is the only rule you need to know. Then the other thing that a lot of people confuse is negative power, or even switching decimal place. Like for example, 25.1 times 10 to the power negative 7. Okay, so I know this is not standard form, right? This is not standard form. So what's the correct standard form? Do you know? I move, then what happened to this?
This one will be 6.
6, why?
I mean 8.
You see the problem, right? Okay, yes, Elijah. What do you think is this number? This is not standard form, you know, right? Yeah. So what is the standard form? Huh? -6. Okay, but what's the reason? So some people say they memorize the what? Oh, decimal shift left, then the what plus? They're not confused. You understand? So how do I remember it? You see 25.1. If I release the 10, what does it become? It's 2.51, right? And then there's a 10, right? You see this one is this thing.
When you plus them.
Wait. So minus 7. Can you see that? So this is a 1. So this standard form already. Now you need to solve the right hand side. Okay, so this is 1. This indices, same base, different power. 1 plus minus 7 become minus 6.
Wait, so standard form must always be like the number point something. Right?
Yes. Then about negative 6.
Which is like 0.0, so
cannot. Okay, let's give it a try. If it is 0.0017 times 10 to the power negative 8. Okay, convert. What is the standard form? So this one, yeah. So 1.7, but obviously this is not standard form, right? Not standard form, right?
No.
Not standard form. So standard form must be 1.7. But now there's a problem. What happened is that for this 0.0017 to become 1.7, you had to do something. You had to divide. Wait, you had to times how many?
Negative 4.
1, 2, 3. Huh? Where got 4? 1, 2, 3.
Oh.
3.
What?
Where got 0? Here.
No, that's not.
You mean this one?
Yeah.
No, 0.0017. So you see, what's the reasoning here? Now you see, from 1.7 to go back to 0.0017, you must times what? 10 negative how many? 3. Okay, so can you see that we solve bit by bit. Okay, so this guy is the same as this guy, right? Negative 3. Then times 10 to the power negative 8. Okay, then we go back to our indices rule. So the indices rule, because my 1.7 remain, so these two add, right? Plus, right? So become times 10 to the power negative 11. So this original number convert to standard form is 1.7 times 10 to the power negative 11.
My school is just like so like example like that.
Okay, so what are all the acronym? Not acronym, all the physics terms, right? What do we have? 10 to the power 3. Okay, we got kilo. Is it all this? You heard about this, right?
Yeah.
Then micro.
That's 6.
What's micro? Mega. Nano, I think. Okay, it's 10 to the power negative 3. Wait, is it 3? No, that's milli. Micro. 10 to the power negative 6. Nano. 10 to the power negative 9. Mega. So mega is 10 to the power 6. Okay, any more? These are the usual ones, right? So there could be more. I think there's like giga. This 10 to the power 12. 10.9. Let's see. Giga. Giga is 9. Giga is 10 to the power 9. Then tera. 10 to the power 12. Right, so the top is actually quite easy because it follows your disk space, computer space, right? Huh? Pico, I don't know what's Pico, man. What's Pico? Negative 12. Okay. Pico. Well, it turns out Pico. 10 to the negative 12, right? So I don't learn until here. I just learn I just remember the common ones, right? The common ones. These are the common stuff. Okay. So what do they test here? They say, oh, what is 2 megabyte in standard form? 2 times 10 to the power 6 bytes. So, okay, and then you might have to do conversion. Sometimes like conversion there. So you need to know what exactly they want to convert to. Then you can do the conversion. Okay, right? So that's about it for standard form. Let's see if they have some question. Standard form. Sketch the graph y equals to x, then bracket 6 minus x. Okay, you're supposed to sketch this. So the first thing is you know that this is an x squared. Do you know it's an x squared? Quadratic. You know? How do you know? If you rainbow in, if you expand everything, you're gonna get y equals 6x minus x squared. Okay, 6x minus x squared. So it's a negative x squared. Now, if it's a negative x squared, you know that there are two types of curve, either U shape or N shape, okay? Which one is it? N shape. It's N shape like that. So if it's N shape like that, you know where exactly does it cut? Is it like this, or is it like this, or is it like this? We don't know. What we know is N shape, okay? So how do we determine that? Now you see, observe, when this thing cuts, right, it cuts at 2 points. 1 point and another point. So now you need to determine these 2 points, because once you determine the 2 points, you know where is your n, right? So how to find the 2 points? How to find the 2 points? So imagine it's like that. No. Okay, just by looking at this, I know that it is like this. Is it because I clever? How do I know? Just by looking at this, I didn't do anything. I just look at this, right? Why? Because can you see that this point and this point, right, is where y is equal to 0. So what I do? I let y equal 0. So 0 equals to x times 6 minus x. So when I split this into 2, I get 2 possibilities, whether x equals 0, either x equals 0 or x equal to 6. So I know that you'll cut here and then you'll cut another one at 6. So it must be like this. Done. Okay. Then the next point. Write down the line of symmetry, equation of line of symmetry. So where is my equation? Where's my symmetrical line? It's in the middle. Right, now since this gap is 6, right, here must be 3. So the answer for this is x equals 3. Because it's a vertical line touching 3. Done. Easiest 3 marks. Alright, so let me just recap, okay? You need to know is N shape or U shape. Then you find the 2 points. And how to find the 2 points? Let y equals 0. Done. Finish. Next. Okay, so they don't let you also easily, right? Sketch the graph y equals to 4 plus x minus 3 squared. So this form is what we call the completed square form. Completed square. Okay, we spent a considerable time to do this before. So in this special form, you need to know that you can get the minimum or maximum point just by looking at this. So first thing you need to do is it a N shape or U shape again? This one? U shape. Okay, why is it U shape? The x positive, right? So when you expand this, you're gonna get a positive x square, which means it's a U shape, right? Now if it's a U shape, you're gonna get a minimum point. Okay, so now let's determine where is this point. So to determine the point, there are 2 numbers and 2 positions that we want to see. You look at this guy, and you look at this guy. Okay, this one. So now the point has got two values, x value and y value, the coordinate. This guy just throw inside here, 4. Just throw inside. Right? If it's positive 4, just put positive 4. If it's negative 4, just put negative 4. Okay, so this is a y value. This is a y value. Now the x value, you see this is x minus 3. Just throw inside here positive 3. Okay, one more time. This is negative, right? Just put the reverse, put positive. This one, just put whatever you see into here. So your coordinate becomes 3, 4. Now this is the minimum point. So where is 3, 4? Minimum point. So 3, x value 3, y value 4, something like that. Okay, that means my U shade is 2, something like that. Okay, now I need to determine does it cut the y-axis. How to check? Let's say if it cut here, right? No. If it cuts here, which value is 0? See, x value 0. So at this point, x value 0. So what do I do? Let x equal to 0. So when x equals to 0, y equals to 4 plus negative 3 squared, which gives us 4 plus 9, and it's 13. So this value is 13. That's it. And we're done. Finish. Now let's say we really don't know what to do. Do two things. Let x be 0, let y be 0. Let's say you don't know, like you, is that blank, don't know what to do. Just let x equal 0, let y equal 0. You find the coordinate, x and y coordinate. So in this case, if you let y equal 0, you're not going to get anything because you never touch the x-axis. So, okay, so this is for drawing this type. Okay, you have the normal one, and then you have the complete the square type. Now, how about some other graph? The other graph is, of course, the actual one. Wait, are you testing on this? Quadratic geometry? Did you write quadratic geometry? I think you cancel, right?
Quadratic geometry tested.
Okay. Yeah, let's do a quadratic geometry. Next one. Coordinate geometry. All right, so coordinate geometry. So coordinate geometry, the only thing you need to know y equals mx plus c. Honestly, this is the okay. This is not the only thing, right? You see, I like to clickbait people on that. There are many things you need to know. This is one of it. Okay. The other one is how to find gradient.
y2 minus 1, 1.
Yeah, y2 minus 1, 1 over x2 minus x1. Okay. The other way is rise over run. Okay. So then there's another one is the formula for the distance, the length. What else? That's about it. Okay. I mean, I like to think simple. Okay. I don't want to think like too complicated. Like there's a lot of things to know. Yeah, there's a lot of things to know, but I like to like start from simple stuff. Okay, you want to try this? Because you've done quite a bit of coordinate geometry. You try first, so I can drink water. So the line CD is an equation. Find the coordinate of C. C is here. Wait. Okay, so how do we know the coordinate of C? Now you look at this point. This point, the x value -7, y value 1. So C shares the same x value, right? So it must be -7 something. Now C shares the same y value as A, so it's -2. So C is -7, -2. Next, equation of line AC. What? AC is here. Well, there's no working. Y equals to -2. Is it okay? Did I say horizontal line? Did you get it? Did you do some weird working? Why? Did you get it?
No.
Huh? Wait, are we looking at the same stuff? How come mine is like it's just y equals -2. Horizontal line. Just a horizontal line. Wait, AC is parallel. Is it horizontal line? Did they say this is a vertical line? Oh no, I assume so many things. Wait, how many marks? One mark. Cannot be so difficult. Can. Next one. Coordinates of D. D, where's D? D is here. Okay. So to find D, you must have two equations. So we have the first equation. This is the first one. You need to find the second equation. Then you can do what do you call that? Simultaneous equation. Right? Do you need to do that? D, this is 0. So D is on the, okay, you don't need to do that. D is on the what? The x-axis. So anything on the x-axis, the y value equals 0. So this is x, comma 0. Okay, you understand this fine? So what do? Let y equals 0. Let y equals 0. Here, so 2x equals to 0 minus 12. X equals to -6. Okay, so we get -6, 0. That is C. And the last one, the length of AB. Where's AB? A. Okay, where's B? Oh, here. So the length of AB uses the formula, the distance formula, which is square root y2 minus y1, 1 minus 2, y2 minus y1 square plus x2, which is -7 minus 3 square. Okay, so just key calculator, right? So 1 plus 2, 3 square is 9. -7 plus, okay, -4 square is 16. Square root 9, that is 5.
I don't understand from part A.
Huh? You don't understand from part A?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think -7. I thought it was 1.
1. Okay. We're going to start again, okay? The coordinate of C. So C, okay, AC is parallel to the x-axis. What does that mean? Horizontal line. It's a horizontal line. That means this point shares the same y value. The y value should be the same. I'm going to pause here and make sure you understand that. These two share the same y value.
I thought it was supposed to be 1 because like the line.
Where's 1? Show me. I don't know.
Yeah. I thought that 1 was supposed to be like from this.
Huh? Y value. Where's y? Y is vertical. As you go up, what happened to y value?
Increase.
Yeah. So the 1 is the line on top. Okay, I could draw this. Wait, Elijah, do you understand? Oh, okay, I explain to him. Maybe my way is too difficult. Can you use your way to explain to him? Use Chinese cannot. 这边是1号 I'm gonna use Chinese to explain econs, alright? You feel Chinese?
Yeah.
But you can understand Chinese or not?
Not really.
How you don't understand that? What is this? Okay. Here is one.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it. What's your favorite game? Mobile Legends, Roblox. Huh?
Valorant.
What?
Valorant.
Valorant. I don't know Valorant. Too bad. Here is one. Valorant. Here is one. That means any value along this line is a one. Yeah, no combine. Here is 0. Any value along here is a 0. Here is -2. What? Here is here is -2. Y value -2. So any value along this line has a y value of -2. So you see this point is on this line 1, right? So the y
horizontal line is like -3 because it's x.
huh? -3? This one -3?
Yeah,
Where the okay. Where does the -3 come from? Red color. -3, what? It's here. This is -3. X value -3.
No, thought x is like horizontal, not vertical.
X is horizontal. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
horizontal. Yeah.
Then -3 is also horizontal also.
What? You mean here should be? You mean this one should be like here should be -3?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why you get the coordinate system. Tombale. You know what's tombale? What does it mean? How come you know? Who teach you? Okay, I don't know how I know tombale. Okay, that's origin. Alright, so this is -2. So you got the whole thing upside down, right? Here is -2 for y. Because okay, y value is like the what do you call that? Okay, imagine here is building. Right, shopping mall level 1. Then shopping mall level 0. Basement 1, basement 2. Here is basement 2. Alright, so the y value, this y value, right, goes all the way down. So y value basement 2 is here. So this guy is in another building, right? Which y value also basement 2. So it's basement 2.
Wait, well then I thought like
Right.
because this is like x with some
Yeah,
y.
yeah.
Then x supposed to be like horizontal.
I know what I'm talking about. Okay. So x is horizontal. Okay. X is horizontal. But it's on the axis. Is a axis like that to this x. You're correct, right? X is horizontal. Y is vertical. Yeah, but y is called the number of floor. This is the number of floor. X is like what's the distance away from the floor. All that. Does it make sense? Y is the number of how many stories, okay? Let's just think of this. Then X is the how far away from the building. Just remember this first, right? So we come back to here. We come back to here.
Oh, I don't understand.
Yeah, so this is X value 1, this is Y value 1. So X value is how far away, right? From the origin, right? So it's -3, so it's 1, 2, 3. It's 3 steps away. Then the story, Y is how many stories, right? It's -2. So -2. Yeah. Yeah. That's it.
Okay.
Elijah, do you have the same confusion? Okay. Yeah, it's fine, right? So all these simple confusion, you gotta talk about it, no? If not, I don't know, no? Because to me it's like, it should be like that. I didn't know it could be taught. like you could have processed it in another way, you know. It never occurred to me to think like it's the other way, right? So with this, yeah, so from the beginning, coordinate of C, yeah, C here is at basement 2 ma. How I know it's basement 2? Because A is also basement 2 which is at -2, y value -2.
Yeah.
Right, so C will be at -2, basement 2. Then they ask us how far away is it from the origin, which is the x value, right? How far away? I look at B. B is already on top of me. And B is -7 away from 0. So C must also be -7 away. So the coordinate of C will be -7, -2. I know. Next is the equation of line AC. Here's the other confusion. Now, where's the line AC? AC. So this is line AC. Now, line AC cuts Y at -2 because the whole of line AC is at basement 2. So they're asking you, hey, what is the name of this floor? What's the name of this line? Y equal -2. Story. How many stories? Basement 2. Okay? Which means anything along this path is at basement 2. That's it. Okay, then coordinate of D. What's coordinate of D? Here. So coordinate of D is on what? Ground floor, right? D is on ground floor. Here's ground floor. Story 0, right? And I know that this line has the equation 2x equals to y minus 12. So as long as I let the y equals to, no, sorry, the x equals to 0. Okay, now why do I let x equal to 0? Sorry, y equals 0. Why do I let y equal to 0?
So the 0 line.
It's on the ground floor. Y value is the how many floors now? So y equals to 0 here, right? Will then I can find the x value. So I let substitute y equals to 0. I get the x value is -6. Okay, so -6 tells me that this guy is like 6 steps away from the origin. No, so this is -6. So the coordinate of D will be -6, 0. So, length just follow formula. The equation of line AB. Find the equation of line AB. Do you know? They all do. Equation of line AB. One can do, okay? Equation of line AB. You must find gradient first. So let me do, right? So they want AB. AB find gradient. Gradient use the formula m equals to y2, y1. There's a 1 minus 2 divided by -7 minus 3. Handwriting. -3.
0.75 negative. Negative 0.75.
Oh. Let's try, right? So 1 plus 2 becomes 3. I got 3 here. 3. How do I get 0.75? I got 3 there. And the bottom is -7 plus, so it's 4. -4. Okay, so -3/4. Downward sloping, so it has to be negative, so it's fine. Okay, so this is my m. That means my equation is y equals -3/4 x plus c. Okay, so I'm not done yet because I don't know what is c. Are you at this part? Are you at this part? Okay, so how to find c? So this is my line. A or D? AB. It cuts at here. Okay. So to find the point C, just substitute either this or this. You can choose any one. So let's say I choose A. This is my x value, this is my y value. So just put inside here. my y value become -2 equals to -3 quarter -3 plus c.
Oh, then you find the c.
Okay. So -2 equal to, so -3 times -3 is positive 9, 9/4 plus c. And this one bring over c equals to -2 minus 9/4, 2 and 1/4, minus 2 and 1/4. Okay? 4 and 1/4. So what is my overall equation?
After you bring a -2 will be 2, +2.
No, this is positive 2. Go there -2. Wait, is this negative? This time that. Here is positive. Positive go there become negative. Negative. Oh. So -4 and 1/4. What do we do next? Okay, so I can put it back into my C. So now my equation is y equals to -3/4 x minus 4 and 1/4. That's it. That's all. Then the next part is, what is E? So this is just this one. This part is -4n. That is all. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So this question is always come up, right? Please ask. What it means is every y value is corresponds to a same x value. If this 1 is 1, so this curve says y equal to x. Okay. Now what if I change this to y equals to x plus 1? What will happen to this line? It will not be here. Where will it go? Plus 1. Y equal x plus 1. You go up by 1. If I change to y equal x plus 2, you go up by another 1. This is y equal x plus 1. This one y equal x plus 2. Okay, what does it show us? This shows us that if you add a number to the curve, right? Yeah, the whole thing will just go up parallel by 1. So it cuts here at 1, this guy cuts here at 2. Okay, this one cuts here at 0. Likewise, if can you tell me where is y equals to x minus 5? Where would this be? Yeah, because it's the same original y equal x minus 5. So go all the way down. That is very far, right? All the way down here. It's gonna go all the way down, right, way down. Right, and you know that it will cut at -5. Yeah. Okay, this is for y equals to x minus 5. So what this means is if you take the curve, the original one, and then you add or minus, right, it either goes up or down. Now this same phenomenon can be applied to a quadratic curve, right? Quadratic one. Okay, y value x value. Okay, what's the meaning of quadratic curve? That means U shape. Okay, so U shape. What's this curve? Y equals to x squared. So what happens if I were to shift it up? So y equal x squared plus 1. What happens? Go up. Right, so we'll go to same thing, shift up. So this will be 1. If it's +2, same thing, shift up, but it will be 2. Likewise, negative means you go downwards. Okay, that's how the graph look like. So now over here, let's look at this again. Okay. Oh no, I can't brush. Shit. Okay, it's dangerous. So now I don't play with this number. Okay. Imagine I play with another number. I play with the gradient. Then I change the gradient. This is y equal to x. Okay. How about this one? Hmm? This one y equal x. How about this one?
2x or something.
2x. Why?
Something go
Huh? What?
Thing go wrong.
What thing go down? What
No,
thing go
never
down?
mind.
My boy, now my boy likes to say, what thing, what thing? Then I'm like, what do you mean, what thing, what thing? Direct translation from Chinese, like, 什么事, 什么事? Say, what thing, what thing?
The line go down.
What line go down?
Like the line curving.
This line, you mean this line? Curve down? Curve down. Where got curve? It's an Australian line. Standard art? No. Remember, this one is the gradient.
Yeah.
So what happened to the gradient? Steeper. So the steeper it is, the bigger the number, the steeper. Right, so I can even draw like a mega steep one. Right here. Right, as long as it doesn't change from to deter from this. So this can be like y equals to 5x. Right? Numerically, what does it mean? What is the meaning of y equal to x? If x equal to 1, y equal to 1. Then here, 5x, if x equal to 1, y equals to 5. So y value is always 5 times the x value. That's it. So how about here? Okay, likewise, if I were to change, how about y equals to 0.1x, the gradient becomes very gentle, right? Gentle, 0.1. So it will be like this, like this. Y equals to 0.1 or 0.2x. So this thing changes if you change the gradient. Okay. Now what if I were to change? Okay, so this is 2x. Y equal to 2x, right? I plus 1. This is 2x. How about y equals to 2x plus 3? What happened to this?
Go up.
Yeah, you go up. So it'll be the same gradient, but you'll go up to 3. Like that. So this will be like that. So the same principle. If I put -5, then this one go down. Go down by 5, right? So now same idea, come here. The same stuff. I keep using the word same. What's another English word for same? That what do you call that? You know those similar meaning words, but sound more sophisticated. Like instead of using big, you say enormous. Or instead of using same, what else can I use?
Synonyms.
Synonym. See, I don't even know that. What's a synonym for same? Identical. What else? You're English speaking one, right? But I hope you all speak English, right?
Yeah.
Do you have pets?
Pet.
Pets. Do you have pets? Pets like dog or cat or anything? Okay. So it's grandparents?
No.
No.
Because my grandmother like allergic to the fur.
No. I mean, how do you all speak to your grandparents? Chinese?
Oh yeah, they speak Chinese.
Yeah, then so you know how to speak Chinese now.
Yeah, but sometimes the time I don't really understand.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Like Chinese, Chinese, 讲华语
Yeah.
How are you just say? No, but you understand Chinese, but you speak Chinese to them. or they speak English to you. You speak Chinese, okay lah, so can understand. But you all don't speak sophisticated Chinese, it's like simple. 我要吃饭 right? 吃饭好吃好吃 that's all, right? It's the same, right? For me, it's Hokkien dialect. I don't know how to speak dialect to them. They keep speaking dialect to me. Okay, but to my parents, I speak Chinese, so I stay in the Chinese home. Most of the time, it's Mandarin for me. Okay, so anyway, back to here. What's I trying to do? Alright. What if I change this to y equals to 2x squared? 2x squared. Can you predict what happened to this guy? X squared is like that, huh? Go up, sure. What do you mean go up? Go up is plus 2, plus 2. Y equal to 2x squared remain the same here. Remain the same. Still at this position. But what happened to the curve? Is it like this? Or is it like this? Is it steeper or is it gentle? Steeper. What about you? 你觉得这个是比较圆还是比较尖？You know the difference, like 圆跟尖的。Which one do you think it is? Less curve. Yeah, I don't say less curve. Which one? Is it this? You mean gentle? Yeah. Okay, so let's say you want to investigate, right? How to investigate? You let x equal to 1. When x equal to 1, what happened to this guy? Y equal to 1, right? Then when you let x equal to 1 here, y becomes 2. So it's higher. So the answer should be this. Higher. Yeah. You said this one? Yeah. I thought you said the other one. I thought you said the other one. I thought you said the other one. Okay, never mind. So now the idea is, if you have 5x squared, what happens? Even steeper, like this.
But more confusing graph though.
Yeah, I know. But the basic one, you must understand the basic. You don't understand the basic transformation, things doesn't work. Okay? So so likewise, if you become y equals to half x squared, then gentle, and then half x squared minus 5, how? What happened?
Go down.
But it's the same shape as you see. But go down to -5. Okay? Half x squared minus 5. Okay, that's it. So you see, throughout your throughout your O levels actually, you learn a few types. First one is y equals to mx plus c. Second one, y equals to x squared. Okay, this is the start that we're doing. Next one, y equals to x cubed. Have you learned x cubed?
Yeah.
Okay. Learn everything. Okay. Then the next one. What's the next one?
Negative.
Y equals to 1 over x, which is x power -1. Then y equals to 1 over x squared. And the other one is y equals to k a to the power x. So what you do is you learn all the basic shape first. So what is the basic shape for y equal to mx plus c? See, this is my favorite. Yeah, straight line. So there are two types, either positive or negative. So positive is upward sloping, negative is downward sloping. This one? Positive is U shape, negative is N shape. X cube. This one, some people say this is the traffic policeman. I don't know why. Positive is like that, negative is like that. Right? Does this look like a traffic policeman to you? I mean, it's tremendous. It takes a lot of imagination, okay, to imagine this as a traffic policeman. I don't know. Okay, how about y equal 1 over x?
Never touched the thing.
1 over x is the DBS bank. I have a name for all of them, okay? Wait, I'm drawing the coordinates. because the rest are a bit hard to see. Nice. Oops. Like this. Now does it look like a traffic policeman?
No.
Right, this one is like that. Oops. Okay, this is a coordinate, okay? So now 1 over x, green. 1 over x positive is the DBS bank. Green. Yeah.
It's a close thing, right?
Yep, DBS bank. Then negative is the DBS bank. You all know DBS bank? DBS bank. See? The curve, okay. Then this one, volcano. This is a volcano. Positive is volcano above. This one is negative is volcano underground. Right, and the last one is the K a to the power x, okay? How does K a to the power x look like? This is the most seldom asked one, so don't worry too much about this. It's a bullshit. Two, and then here is like that. Alright, so 12 graph pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then times 2 because there's positive and negative. So once you know the 12 graph pattern, for example, I can give you 1 over x plus 2. How does this one look like? So you gotta go back to, okay, what shape is this? Okay, DBS bank, okay? So it's this guy, DBS bank, but plus 2.
Go up.
Go up. So you draw like this, okay. Right, you know DBS bank is like that. So plus 2, you go up by 2. So like this. Holding go up by 2. Alright, what else do I give you? 2 over x squared minus 5. How about 2 over x squared minus 5? You know? So look at this. Okay, this is something over x squared, so it's a volcano. How about I put a negative? Put negative. Negative 2 minus x squared. So you see this is a negative divided by x squared, right? So it's this guy. Okay, underground volcano. Then minus 5 means go down. Right? So for this, you don't have to care about the number at the top. You just need to know that it's something like that. So you will just sketch like that, do. And then you know that it's a underground volcano. So underground volcano go down by 5, so go down a lot. Right? You don't need to care about the steepness or never mind. Don't care this. Step 1, 12 graph pattern. Okay, 12 graph pattern. So all this is part of our. I haven't introduced to you all. I don't want to scare you all first, right? It's called the 3. Did I tell you already? 6, 9, 12, 2, 2, 2, 3.
No.
Did I tell you all? Set 4. Okay, end of set 3, right? You guys memorize all this. What's all this? This one you already know. 9 rules of indices. 6 circle pattern. Circle pattern. 3 basic algebraic special algebraic rules. 12 graph pattern, 2 coordinate geometry, 2 what do you call that? Polygon. The M-2 diagonality. What are you doing? Hey, go home, it's 9 o'clock. M-2 diagonality. Okay, this one mean, median mode, 3 statistics, and the last 2 direct inverse proportion.
That's all.
That's all. These are the basic for you to pass. Alright, if you don't know this, you cannot pass. Because these are the things not given to you. You understand? 9 rules of indices. These are 9 rules. Okay, so you have been memorizing this. Okay, so eventually, it's like Avenger, the end game, all will come back together. Right? 12 graph patterns here. These are all the 12 graph patterns. Then we got the 6 circle properties. Right? 3. Do you know what the 3 special algebraic formulas?
Yeah.
A plus B square, A minus B square, A plus B, A minus B thing, right? Okay, so we'll move along, right? And then we'll memorize all these things. All right, so altogether, how many? 3, 9, 18, 30, 30, 30, 39. Okay, so these 39 formulas are formulas not given to you in the formula sheet, but yet you must memorize. You understand? These are not given to you, but you must memorize. If you don't memorize, you can't do. It's the same as the indices. Right? So slowly, right? So actually for you, I mean, since you're already doing this, you might as well remember this now. Yeah? 12 graph patterns now. That's all. And therefore, this is the secret to get A. We review at the end of 1.5 hours. This one. The secret is this one. Okay? Memorizing all the formulas. Yay. Okay, that's all. Okay, I think I can keep the worksheet. We haven't done the worksheet at all. Alright, so let's see how we can do this. Okay, bye.